everyone. Good morning, Rabbi Elie. One more time. Good morning, everyone. Oh, wow. So a couple of things before we start. First of all, my friend here, Sean Haber. Raise your hand, Sean. So at the end of the tournament, he is a registered massage therapist. And anyone after the tournament that needs a little stretch here, a stretch there, Sean's going to be around this place. He's going to set up somewhere, find him, and get stretches after. And he works wonders, and I used him here, and now I use him throughout the year. He's amazing. Number two is I want to thank the staff here at Wood & Sticks. You know, my first real relationship with Wood & Sticks was with the late Laurie Buckland, who was a gem of a person. And I always wondered, is it going to be, you know, he passed, and how the relationship be? If you're in business and you have a relationship with someone, and then you have to make a relationship with a new person, it's like, I got to start all over. But I didn't feel I had to start all over. And Steve runs the ship here, and we become friends. And he's a great person. And as we say in Yiddish, Warmkeit, you exude a warmth. And it's appreciated by us. And that's why we come back here every year, because we feel that there's something special here, not just with your beautiful golf course, which is stunning, amazing, and beautiful, but it's the people that work here that are amazing. So a big thank you to Wood & Sticks. Thank you. And I know everyone looks at me and said, how do I do it? How do I do it? I lead the largest congregation in my building. I'm handsome. I have a large family. I have 5 grandchildren already. I'm funny. I'm witty. I'm humble. How do I do it? And it's only a gift from God. That's the only explanation I can come up with to explain my greatness. But the truth is that behind every successful man is a surprised wife.
Even more surprised mother-in-law.
And behind every team, we have great people. So the truth is that the center would not be running without the man next to me right here, by Mordechai Bookbinder, who literally takes care of everything in the congregation from A to Z. And we also have a director of first impressions, as you met her when you came in here, Nancy Klein, that is really just the heart and soul of the place. And we thank her so much for being involved in the center and being here on the staff for so many years. I want to thank everyone at the tournament for coming out. A couple of big thank yous. First of all, to my dear friend John Otis. John's been the rainmaker for the golf tournament for the last 4 or 5 years, and it's greatly appreciated. And it should be a merit to his grandparents-in-law, the late Albert and Temmy Latner, the center that I work for. So it should be a merit for their soul, all the charity work that he does for the center, so appreciated. And lastly, as we say, Achron Chaviv, my Yedid, Yaakov John Kaplan, who was, you know, we all have vices. I want to share with you my vices now. No, save that for my therapist. But John Kaplan has a vice, and it's called charity. Most people give charity because they have to, they're guilted in it, and they like to do. John Kaplan is addicted to charity. And it's something very special and unique, and I'm so happy that he's in my life for many reasons, but also to be a role model and how to be selfless for the community. So big thank you. You know, some of you have to appreciate this. After October 7th, the Jewish community was reeling. It seemed that everyone was sort of happy, or at least neutral, what happened to the Jewish people. And then, from the general community, people stepped up and they said, I got your back. And there's nothing bigger and better. You know, I know that wherever happens in my life, my dad has my back. Right? Whatever happens, if God forbid, you know, the financial issue or this or that, I know that he has my back. Having someone's back might not translate into anything. Financial, it might not translate into anything. But when someone has your back, you feel you can go on. And so I just want to give a big shout out, he's not here today, to Tom Caldwell for being a leader in the general community in helping the Jewish community. He actually came to the synagogue and spoke, and it was very inspiring. And although he's not here, many members of his family is here. To my dear friend Tony Cucuzzo, who had my back in the back of the Jewish community. So it is amazing to have so many amazing people here. It's so appreciative. I'm so appreciative. Is that correct English? Anyways. English is my second language. I'm broken English. That's my first language. I'm from Brooklyn. I just want to end off with this idea. It's from a rabbi that I think you all can appreciate it. There's a saintly rabbi named Rabbi Cook. And he was going to a community in Israel where they were secular. And he was obviously very devout. And they did not want him to come. He said, stay at home, Rabbi. We're not interested in rabbis. I know the feeling because I'm a rabbi. AKA mood killer. Every time I come to the conversation, everyone's gossiping. Everyone stops gossiping. I'm like, that's why I came. I want to hear the gossip. And he goes to the secular community and they say, Rabbi, we don't want you. He says, you don't understand. You think I came to the community to influence you. I came to the community so you can influence me. I want to hear your heart. I want to hear what your thoughts are. And I think that's a lesson in life. We don't want to win conversations. We want to win people's hearts. And if you want to have a dialogue, it has to start with not you telling them your position, but by you giving them your heart, hearing their ideas, and then everything else, as we always know, melts away. So I give a prayer to all of us as we open up our hearts to the people around us, to people that are not exactly like us, and we hear them. And then ultimately, when we do that, we've made a friend for life. Guys, thank you so much for coming to this tournament. You know, it's supposed to rain. And I had a conversation with God this morning. I said, it can't rain. He said, Elie, he said, oh, it's not going to rain, but I can't just do that. I can't just snap my fingers, God says, and make it not rain. You got to give me something back. So I told him, you got it. And I said, everyone at this tournament is going to give an extra $200 to the Forest Hill Jewish Center. And he said, we got a deal. So remember to buy your raffle tickets and keep the rain away. Thank you so much for coming, everyone. Steve?